Should be updated. Hello, folks. I am sick, so this is probably going to be a bit of a quiet stream, but we will see. Let me make sure I've got stuff set up here. So, the patch adding all the new stuff came out last Sunday, I think. And I think we just need to play through it at least once to unlock the new area. So let's get started with that. What do we have for our first one? Let's do the Lost and Found painting for the weird duration. Or actually, I'm just going to do a random one. That sounds fun. I forgot that they added the new button for pick a random one to get. I miss the days when I was younger and it was just, then being sick was annoying but not that bad and mostly an excuse to take the day off work. Now it's like, oh, I want to die. But thus far, at least, what I've got has not migrated to my chest, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Let me just start my usual boring picks. Actually, wait a minute. I should probably, instead of just, okay. Everything's immediately unlocked. Cool. Or at least the first two things I care about are unlocked. We have the doggo. And let's start with, let's do library and hurry mode off, but hyper mode on. Oh, that's new music for this guy. I don't know anything about his weapon type, so looks like I get a healing move. And let's try that then. I don't even know what this weapon he is using does, so let's start with a safety item since it looks like it does deal damage. Let's do the gun, why not? Definitely do Bible to start. Bible's always a good safety item. Celestial Dusting. I don't know what this item does yet. I almost always take a tracked orb, even if I'm not doing Santa Water, because it's just so good. That is a dog. His name is Osola Mio. Continue with the terrible pun names for every other character so far. This weapon is called the Celestial Dusting, whatever that is. Whatever it is, it's doing damage. Not a ton of it, but it is doing damage. I probably should have taken the next level of Attract Orb, but I'm not in a hurry yet. One of the unlocks is to get to a level 100 with him. So on one hand, I should make sure I keep on working towards... I should keep on working towards a track orb and that level 99 run, but I'll take it. We're still early. Oh yes, duplicator. Always take duplicator. The Darg is parting flowers, yep. It's literally a crop dusting. The flowers don't seem to do much DPS, but I noticed that they are affected by that. It was in the list of items that are affected by the healing card. So I wonder if maybe it's doing some healing. Let's see here. I've got both guns. Might as well go for Rune Tracer for my last item for now. I mean, I'll have an item slot pick up when the guns evolve, assuming they do get to evolve. You know, I wonder if they had some interaction programmed for if he gets the cat item. I didn't even look to see what his core stat was. Let's actually look really quick. Looks like pretty much unaltered. I can't tell. I need to hold one spot for Tiramisu so I can evolve the guns eventually. Unless I intentionally want to avoid evolving the guns for some reason. I think I'll take a track orb for now. Because it's a choice between upgrading the it's a choice between grabbing the bracers to upgrade just to generally upgrade the Bible and getting armor to upgrade to be able to evolve Rune Tracer. Or Spellbinder to upgrade the Bible. Okay, definitely taking the two. It's gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it. Defeated enemies might drop hearts. Okay, that explains why it had a bonus for... why it showed up on the card for healing bonus. I think I'm gonna hold out for, actually for... What I'm tempted to do is take the Arcana card for travel time. And just keep the Bible unupgraded but super fast. It doesn't do great damage in that case, though. I kind of need to maximize damage since I took a Laurel, so... What to do in that case? For the next upgrade. No, I think I'm gonna hold out for. I'm gonna want either armor or for upgraded Rune Tracer, or barring that, Spellbinder for upgraded Bible. Let's see what we can do with that. Or I could grab the crown for the extra XP, but you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'll risk the crown, and we'll see what we can pick up for an extra weapon once the guns have been evolved and merged together. Right, that means it's time for me to start running to the right here and picking up the stone mask. I don't technically need it because it's not like I'm short on money right now, but no sense in not taking it. I do terrible damage right now. At least temporarily. Maybe I should have headed to the left first to pick up the empty tome first. How far away am I? Nah, I'm close enough. I'll just keep going. Back the other direction to pick up all these XP gems and get the empty token. It's not a good sign that we're 7 minutes in. I'm only level 28, but we'll see how it goes. At least we're in an easy wave right now. Oh, that's lost. Perfect. Take the tractor upgrade for now, just because I need to be picking up as many XP gems as possible right now. I don't have a ton of mobility until I get these guns upgraded. I'm just gonna run for it since ooh, never mind. Let's clear out these guys then. I should walk the opposite direction and make sure I maximize all the ammo I can pick up here. I mean XP. Like I said, I'm not 100% tuned in right now. A little bit feverish. But I felt like doing something today since I've spent most of the day in bed, so might as well play some video games. There are not any new evolutions as far as I know. I haven't looked to see if the flowers that the dog has an evolution already, but I kind of doubt it. But I haven't checked the wiki to see yet. All I'm going on is what I saw in the patch notes and the achievement unlock requirements that are in Steam. Which it just says, there's 2 new Arcanas that require you to get to level 99 with various characters, and this guy. Getting to at least level 100 with this guy unlocks a 3rd charge of, I think it's reroll. Am I anywhere near evolving these things? I am not. Rip. What? Screw it, I'll take the chest anyways. Oh, another boss. I'll just wait here for a second until this big bat dies. We have another random, so let's see what we get. We have projectile speed varying, things exploding, extra revivals. I think I'm actually going to get that because I'm using the guns right now, and their damage scales with the number of revivals you have once you've evolved it. So I think I will take that. I think the flowers just deal moderate damage, but one of the last upgrades I got from them was that enemies hit by them have a chance to turn into yield hearts. And I have the Arcana right now that increases your healing and deals damage whenever you heal. So it actually makes sense to me to just run headlong into enemies right now and deal damage and then heal from it. Also, I'm noticing that the arrows fire in the opposite direction of where I'm running. It really is a fart. That's terrible. Yeah, when I stop moving, they just cluster around me. In fact, yeah, it looks like it fires when I move and only when I move. That is dedication to a joke. I approve. Keep on upgrading the Bible. Streaming out the farts behind you. I just know this time I'm currently on 1080p 60 instead of 720p 60, so things might get a little pixelated and gross as the encoder starts falling over. How close am I to evolution? I need 4 more upgrades on the red gun, and then I'm good. Okay, it looks like I've caught up on levels. I'm at 56 now, and I'm halfway through the run, so that should be fun. Probably should have put on hurry mode, but oh well. First time doing a new character, and I had no idea what it was, so might as well. Please. Compressed wave here, I'm going to just run back and forth for a little bit and kill as much of it as I can. Alright, is that the last upgrade? It is. Cool. So then I should be able to pick that up and immediately merge my guns, and that will free up a new weapon slot. Let's see here. What do I want? I could get the lightning ring and evolve that. I'll do that actually, yeah. Why not? Nice, lots of level ups here. How many revivals do I have now? 6 of them. Nice. This is going to be doing some nutty damage. I almost don't need the laurels now. Gonna walk away from you while farting. Alright, and already I'm already to evolve the lightning ring. Wow, my level ups went crazy in the last few minutes. I don't think I need to worry about getting to level 99 anymore. And now it's pretty much, with the empty tome, it's pretty much permanently on now. Yeah, I don't have a problem with DPS anymore, good lord. I can almost just sit and let it play itself now for a little bit. That's what I'm going to do for a second. What's everyone up to tonight? Anyone who's watching? Lower the volume a tiny bit here. Yeah, the flower fart cloud. It doesn't seem like it has great DPS anyways. Once I hit 100 on this character in a single run, it'll get added to the potential drop pool for all other characters, and I'll be able to see what it actually is supposed to do. All I know is that it does something involving healing. In fact, maybe I'm going to let that run for a few seconds. And I'm going to go look and see if it already has an evolution. If it has an evolution, the wiki hasn't been updated with it yet. Alright, so according to the wiki, it just fires a blossom opposite your walking direction, which flies forward a short distance before disappearing. The blossoms bounce off walls and obstacles, but pierce through an unlimited number of enemies. As they reach the end of their duration, they slow down and shed petals in a small X shape, dealing additional damage to nearby enemies. If you stand still, the blossoms still spawn immediately around you, not moving, but have a much higher cooldown. It scales with pretty much every stat, which is actually pretty rare for this game. A lot of them don't. It mentions it does benefit heavily from area bonuses, growing the blossoms. There's an Easter egg if you play with it in Molly's, because it won't actually damage the plants, but heals them instead. But you get passive experience for healing the plants. Apparently, this is supposed to be an Okami joke as much as it is a farting joke. I haven't played Okami in a long time. I don't think I ever actually beat it when it first came out, and there is the HD remake now, so maybe one of these days I need to pick up Okami again. Alright, I'm at level 100 now, so things are unlocked and everything after this is Gucci. Ooh, 4 points. I suppose we will make a little loop around to get candelabras and get money from it. What other unlocks am I going for tonight? There's, let's see here. So I need to survive. So they added a new map called the Bone Zone, and I need to survive 30 minutes in the Bone Zone to unlock something. I can't remember what. The one I'm doing right now, reaching out level 100 with this guy, unlocks the crop dusting as a normal attack. And then there's going to be at least 2 more other runs to get level 99 with Imelda and Gennaro to unlock 2 of the new Arcanas. So probably another 3 full runs. Depends on what the bonus for the Bone Zone is. I've never been there before. Wait. Hello, boss. You can tell my damage is not great right now. It's good enough to clear all the trash ads, but it's not good enough for the boss. Everyone wants to pet the dog, true. Just gonna sit here running in circles and barking and farting. The sad part is I can't tell how much damage, if any, the flowers are doing because everything is dying to the guns or to lightning ring long before they get in flower range. No attacks involving bones. I mean, yeah, there is a bone weapon. One of the characters has it. Fortaccio has it. It's a pretty rare spawn to get it on other characters, though. Bone's actually one of the more powerful items in the game, honestly. Because it's basically it's a rune tracer that never pierces, which gives it really good knockback. I'm looking at the Wikipedia now to see. There is no interaction, however, since we were just talking about it, apparently once per run you can type pet on the keyboard and it'll give you an effect. Let's see it. Yep, you get a bunch of little hearts surrounding you. So you can pet the dog. There's no interaction with other items, though, it looks like. Yep, that's it. He's just a doggo, and you can pet him. Stats-wise, he's pretty much identical to the other 3 hidden characters that give you, that have +1 amount. Supposedly he's one of the hardest ones to start with because you don't get any useful bonuses until level 20, but I did not seem to have any problem. Of course, now all I can think about is that one terrible comic strip about throwing ninja stars at the dog. No, these are dark times. This is not play. It's too bad there's it's too bad there's no weapons involving bees. Then I could have the dog that shoots bees from their mouth. Alright, 25 minutes in and we're starting to actually have enemies we can't insta-kill, so that's good. The Bayous up there. On the flip side, well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens once I start actually dying, because on one hand, the gun's damage scales with the number of unused revivals you have. So my gun damage is going to drop once I lose revivals. But at the same time, I have the Arcana card that every time I use a revival, I gain plus 5% more damage. So I wonder if it might just cancel each other out. At this point, the dog has guns on like 8 paws, 10 paws. Kind of like the horse from the raid in Destiny 2. Alright, here's the boss. And we are going to just slowly kite him and fart him to death. You can tell my damage is lacking a little. There we go. Ooh, the skulls actually got through and did some damage to me there. Mostly because I wasn't paying that much attention to it. We're just gonna run in circles and bark and fart. No. At least until more candelabras spawn. there they have spawned. We've had terrible luck with the treasure chests this run. We haven't really needed it. I mean, we're at level 134 now, but I would be annoyed if I didn't have an OP build. Somehow I killed something back here and never picked up the chest for it, so we're gonna just run straight through here. How far away am I at? Not that far. The passive healing from the flowers does a lot of work, it looks like. Enough noise on it. There it is. There's the chest. I couldn't actually see it for a second. And man, still another... Oh, we got another randomizo. Okay. Choices: critical hits, projectile speed variation, duration variation. Let's do speed variation. That's always funny. Especially with Rune Tracer. It does look like I'm nearing the end of my ability to kill enemies, though. And still not a single... Actually, no, I got a single purple one. I've got a no fever ones. We are definitely at the limit of our ability to kill enemies here without a Bible. Oh, there's a boss. I think that's a boss. Oh, okay. We're now in seizure territory. It looks like. Run in circles and spam the dust this last 30 seconds. Actually knocks them back pretty well. Yeah, I assume the encoder is just completely shitting the bag right now. Hello, Death. Am I somehow staying alive versus death? Well, there's first revive. Second revive. Three. Four. Five. Six. And 7. Not bad. Alright, let's get our unlocks. Get our last bit of reroll. Let's see here, what am I missing now? 85 out of 88. So, Gennaro and Imelda at level 99, which won't be too bad. And what's the last one? Survive 30 minutes in the bone zone. Well, let's try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So, what I need Gennaro needed to be... Gennaro and Imelda needed to be reached as level 99. Let's do Imelda first. Challenge mode, it says. No item drops and enemies go stronger over time. Oh dear. Maybe I'll turn off hyper mode for that. No, I'll try it first on hyper mode. And if I fail, I can always come back. Well, since there's no healing and no item drops, it's gonna just be we're gonna need some kind of damage, so let's start with that. Okay, so it's just a reskinned it's just a reskinned the starting area of the game. I have no brain power right now. The fields, whatever its name is. It's here. You know what? Why not? Let's go for the gun build again, if we can. Here. Let's grab armor for our first one in the hopes that we get Rune Tracer. Oh, we have a bunch of fast-moving bones. Oh, this could be a rough start. At least this character has a built-in crown, so... I wonder what they meant by no items drops, though, because I'm still getting XP. I'm guessing they mean no, yeah, I don't get it, because... Ooh, definitely getting Terra Geezer early on to lock that in. Then, but yeah, I'm not sure what they meant by no item drops because so far it's not that bad, and I'm seeing lots of items. I wonder if they mean no chests, because if they mean no chests, then this build's a non-starter. Guess we'll find out in a little bit. Oh, 2 minutes in isn't necessarily a boss. We'll see, though. That could very well be it, though. It could be that either there's no bosses or that the bosses don't drop chests, which means you can't evolve any weapons. Which in that case means I'm in dire straits. Because I've taken the guns. There's an elite, so some kind of elite, so let's see, reroll this one. I'll take Rune Tracer, yeah. And then we'll hold one last spot for the blue gun. There's a bit of dodge and weaving going on here. I suppose I should look and see if there's anything. Nope, no items here on the map. Oh, we're now 4 minutes in and I have yet to kill the boss that spawned at 3 minutes. That's not a good sign. I want the King Bible, but I can't take it yet. Because I need to leave room for the blue gun to evolve. Assuming there is evolution in this. I think I just have to run. Oh, okay, we've got chests, so there is evolution possible in this map. Oh, those guys are fast. Oh no. Well, there's our next boss. Right now I'm going to focus on picking up as much XP as possible. Let's see here. Let's take Spellbinder. If I survive long enough to evolve the guns, I'm going to have a free spot for that, and I'm going to want either Laurel or King Bible. Oh, I might need to get a tracked orb sooner rather than later if I can. I'm gonna go ahead and try re-rolling. Nope. I'm gonna straight up banish the axe, because I know I'm not going to take that in here. It does look like I did manage to kill the boss in there, though, so that's good. Don't want any of those yet, but the magic for now, the magic wand for now. Just try to get enough damage output to survive the next few minutes. Oh god. Yeah, this area is rough. Yep, I'm gonna die here, I think. Yep, rip. Well, I mean, first revive, but that revive's not gonna last long if I can't clear these enemies. I can see why they marked this as a challenge map now. Ooh, bone cows. I noticed that I also noticed that all of the braziers are dropping only money and not any kind of healing. So whoever I take into the next run needs to have some kind of self-healing. This is very rough. Oh boy, I was about to say that it looks like it's stabilized now, and then this wave spawned. And I was like, oh boy. I didn't even have to say it, I just had to think it, and instantly in trouble. Rip. Oh, do I still? Oh, that's right, because I took the tiramisu for the guns that I'm obviously never going to upgrade. And I just noticed the music is a slowed down version of the usual music. There, I got the last piece of the evolution that, again, I'm not going to see. Oh, good first attempt at it. Now let's do something. Now let's do someone who could actually do a bit better at it. Someone with lots of damage from day one. I think we're going to take the boosted healing and then for now and plan on getting the whip. Oh, I forgot how slow he moves when you're not in hyper mode. In fact, I'm not going to play this in hyper mode. without hyper mode. That is just too slow. But same plan otherwise. We'll look right away for probably Pomerola, and then start building towards Whip. But what do I want besides that? Probably Santa Water. It's usually a safe pick. Definitely Whip, since I'm planning to rely on Whip for healing a bit. Definitely King Viola. Reroll. Let's see here. What else do I want besides... Let's see here. I guess it depends on what I'm going to take for my next, for the next, card. I think... Oh, I'll take Duplicator for sure. That's just a good neutral item. Pretty much for this, we're looking for Bracer, we're looking for maybe Knife, we're looking for maybe Axe. For once, I might take Garlic. Usually I almost never take Garlic, but I might take it in this area, just because I've got lots of damage with this character, and I need survivability. Take the Bracer for sure. We're probably looking then for Spellbinder. For our last few items, we're looking for Spellbinder and Candelabra. Oh, and Hollow Heart. I need Hollow Heart. We'll figure it out as we go. Already off to a better start than last time. Since this guy is slow and I don't have a track torp yet, if I get it at all, I'm gonna try and stay in the center here. If it weren't for the duplicator upgrade being there, I might have taken that moment to banish the magic wand. Alright, there's our first orb, our first boss. And now we need to pick items. So a track orb would be nice, especially with this guy having such a huge hitbox. But on the other hand, let's see here. I'm planning to go for crit, for the crit card when I get it. So that's going to mean wanting Knife and Axe. I definitely need to reserve one spot for Hollow Heart for the whip. So, You know, I will take the Attract Orb. It's just too good of a utility item. Especially in levels like this where things are going to come from everywhere. Oh, and I already killed the first boss. Nice. I'll go ahead and take that right away. Let's see here. So I could go for the knife. And I've already got the evolution for it. Yeah, I'll take the knife. Like I said, I've already got the bracer to evolve it, so... it'll be good for clearing routes when I start getting surrounded. Alright, so there's the Spellbinder for the book. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. On one hand, I could probably go without it, especially with Bracer, but... but I know this is going to get harder soon enough. Yep, and right on cue. Place it. All right, I think Candelabra is going to be my last upgrade because I don't really need spinach on this character since they have a built-in plus 100% damage, and that's going to let me upgrade Axe eventually. Oh shit, I forgot to get Hollow Heart. That means I needed to save that space for Hollow Heart. So I'm not going to have an upgraded whip. That's unfortunate. Oh well. This is not a terrible build so far, so we'll run with it anyways and see how far I get. There's no sense in being perfect anyways. If I can survive with what I've got, it's good. It'll be good enough. Banish that gun since I don't need it anymore. Since I'm pretty much never going to want to take that. I'm pretty much exclusively looking for Axe for a weapon now. I probably should have just put something on stream with goals for this run, but that would require having a working brain at the moment. I normally think of this as my weed game, but right now it's my fever brain game. Yeah, the whip is basically wasted, unfortunately. Bible is going to have to do all the work to keep me alive. Banish the other guns, since I'm never going to want that. I did learn a new way to use Banish though recently that I probably should mention, and I can't remember what streamer I noticed that on. I think it was Nina Tasaka. If you are playing a character with Song of Mana, the usual upgrade item for that, the required upgrade item for that, evolution item for that is the Skullomaniac, which increases the number of enemies that spawn and their HP. So it's kind of it's an unfortunate pick up otherwise. But it turns out that you can pick it up if you delay picking it up until late game, until you've got it in your Song of Mana fully ready to upgrade. You can max out Song of Mana, pick up the skull, and then get the evolution. And then the minute it offers you the option to upgrade your skull to like level 2 or whatever, you can actually banish it. And so your skull will stay permanently at level 1 or level 2 or whatever it was when you did it. And so that's a way for you to have, and so you can use banish to permanently avoid upgrading items in your inventory. It seems like it's only really useful for the skull. There's no other items that I know of that have negative effects at higher levels. I just think that's really, really fucking cool. Well, we're surviving so far. Ooh, you know, I could take the garlic and have that as a source of healing, but I don't think I'm gonna. Garlic just does such little damage, and if I'm intentionally planning to take the crit later, the crit card later, I want to have Axe for that. So I think I will pass on the garlic and hold out for Axe. The Santa Water's putting in a lot of work right now too. I want to skip that roll and get Axe sooner, but I'm okay with just taking an upgraded Bracer and saving the skip, or skip and rerolls when I really need it, and it's a choice of something that's not Axe or nothing. Here come the bowls from same as last time. Yeah, this is already going a million times better than the last run. And I jinxed myself. I mean, it's not going badly yet, but I should know better than to say stuff like that, because as soon as I say stuff like that, a harder wave starts. It's kind of trolling me with my options here. There's the Axe. Thank you. Alrighty, now we're in go mode. I see the first big boss over there on the right. Oh god, there's multiple bosses here. I've got the boss and the stalker here at the same time. That's terrible, especially with this character that has such low movement speed. No, no, no. Stay way the fuck away from me. Fuck off. Oh god, oh god. Aren't you supposed to despawn after 1 minute? Run away! Okay, the shithead is despawned. I can actually focus on the boss now. And our first upgrade is Holy Water. How close are we on? Okay, we should get Bible next. And here's our next boss type character. Oh, you flipped around to the other side of the screen. Okay. Okay, we are getting the next Randomatsu, which means nice. We got the thing we wanted, slash, so we are now going to get built-in critical hits automatically for most of our weapons. I'm actually going to turn on damage numbers to see the big damages. Even though it will crush my encoder for a little bit. Did I just see 645 damage? $539, yes I did. Okay, yeah, that's gonna put in some work. Ooh, we have a mix-in of some of the content from Tower. This bullet hell stuff would be scary if I didn't have Bible. Volume up a tiny bit here. Start getting my duration up. I think, yeah, other than whip, all my weapons are ready to upgrade. And the whip's never getting upgraded, so it's the lowest priority. Another wave of bulls. There's our next boss. Alright, next evolution. What do we get? Knives. Okay. Ooh, the knives do a lot of work with that built-in crit and increased crit damage. That's actually kind of broken OP. I'm gonna have to take I'm definitely gonna have to take that card for the Janaso run, rather Gennaro run. Is it Gennaro? I think it is. The one that starts with knives as his starter weapon, because I need to get to level 90. One of the other runs tonight is going to be get to level 99 with him. At least I don't have to worry about clearing a path if any of the future waves involve needing to run. Wait, did I just accidentally skip that? I mean, not that it matters that much, but it's kind of annoying. Alright, we have upgraded axe. Let's see what sort of silly shit it does. 500 damage, that's not too shabby. I probably could stop at this point and stay still, but one thing I've learned about this character is that its hitbox is so big that gems being pulled. Whoa! Hello. You are very fast moving. What I was gonna say is that his hitbox is large enough that gems being pulled in by a tracked orb can actually end up orbiting around him instead of being picked up by him. You all move very, very fast, and I'm going to just sit here and spin for a little bit with knife, making sure none of you get near me, because I do not have upgraded Bible yet. And that is my real line of defense against swarms like this. So we're just going to spin here. Apologies for the terrible sound of my voice right now. Alright, Nasty Wave is over. All the dings. Looks like with that many dings, it looks like a bumper in New York. Can I have upgraded Bible, please? Thank you. Alright, that's all my evolutions now. I kind of wish it would show on a third row in the upper left corner what Arcana cards are running. Give me a second while I drink some tea. I wish there was an option to just say automatically pick gold if you're at full health. If you're not at full health, then sure, it gives you the option to pick the chicken instead. But if you're at full health and not at any immediate risk, then it's tempting to just say, okay, give me just don't even offer me the chicken. Just give me the gold and let me continue shooting. In retrospect, I didn't really need the Pomerola to survive here. Although, you know, maybe I would have, maybe if I hadn't gotten this combo of items, maybe I would have needed it. And it was one of the first items I picked, so you never really know. And I say that, but I've still got another 10 minutes to go to unlock the last upgrade. Hello, Bone Dude. Ooh, we've got the racing 4 from the tower. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit to pick up that chest. What was I gonna say? I was about to say something before that round started. Oh well. Alright, what's our third one gonna be? We have speed randomizer, duration randomizer, the extra revivals, or light sources explode on impact. And I explode when damaged. Let's do the light sources, because there's a lot of those in this level, constantly spawning. Something actually got past me. At the moment, I'm just watching the numbers to see if I get if I can get a 4-digit damage off of something. So I've seen one in the 900s already. My ability to damage stuff is slowing down a little. Or it could just be that these turret things do have high damage resistance. Because it seems like they take not much damage compared to the skeletons. Ooh. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Every once in a while I take a little bit of damage, but I heal it up pretty fast. I guess the healing heart was actually worth taking. There was a chest over here, a boss spawn that I hadn't even noticed. Alrighty, 5 more minutes to go. This is actually a decently hard map. Because I'm on an OP character. This guy really is OP just to begin with a pretty good build, and it's still just barely staying alive at 25 minutes. And I've got every passive upgrade unlocked. So this is actually decently hard. I kind of like that. If I were at anything other than an OP character, this would be really hard. As it is, it's just a lot of stuff. Is this what Lethal Crack always feels like? Because that man has incredible streamer's luck when it comes to builds and roguelikes. I mean, I'm saying it's hard, but it's mostly just busy. Because right there I just killed a boss without even seeing what it was, or noticing that it was a boss. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the damage numbers. Give my encoder a chance to breathe. It won't make that much of a difference. Got another big wall load. Ooh, big wall of used-to-be boss characters. Ooh, yeah, this is getting rough. It's only right now. It only gets rough if I wander outside of my protective circle of Santa water. Moving in a little tiny circle opposite the Santa Water's spawn direction to try and help spread it out a little bit instead of having it all clump up directly on me. So let's see what the next wave is going to be. Oh god. Okay, I think this is where the bum roller is probably going to start putting in a lot of work. We're surviving, but we've got another 2 minutes to go with this. and this is now also where we start getting a lot of blinking lights as enemies survive multiple hits of the axe. Alright, 1 minute and 15 seconds left. We can do this. Oh god. That wrecked me fast. I might need to just fucking run. Oh wow. Well, I did not make it to 30 minutes even with that OP build. Wow. That is rough. I jinxed myself, I think. Well, I might leave that for another time. What I will do is I'm going to do at least one more run to try and reach level 99's Gennaro, because that is another thing I'm going to need to do for an unlock, so let's do that. This is going to be a much quieter run, I think. This is going to be a much quieter run. Sorry I'm not chatting more. My throat is more than a little. My throat is very sore right now. Now that I think about it, I probably should have done this run on the tower, because that gives me a free Spellbinder and Bracer. But this level's a lot easier to manage, to be honest. Really, I should have just banished the tome there, since I know I'm going to pick it up on the left eventually. Let's see here. So I would definitely want Hollow Heart and Bracer for those. Let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3. I need to keep 3 spots open for upgrades, maybe 4. I'll take a Tract Orb anyways. It's a bit of a crutch, but might as well. Definitely taking a Bracer. So Hollow Heart and probably Spellbinder will take the last 2 slots. Do I want to take the whip? I'll take the whip. Why not? actually. I wonder if I should skip on one of these upgrades in order to take the crown. I could take let's see here. I definitely want Hollow Heart, and I've got Bracer. I definitely want Hollow Heart. I definitely let's see here. I could skip on. Oh no, I should have one more slot. So I'm gonna pick up. Let's see here, no. So I'm gonna pick up the Hollow Heart for sure for the whip. That leaves one more spot, which can either be Spellbinder for the Bible, or I can skip that and take the crown. I think I'm going to take the crown. The Bible doesn't... I don't really need to evolve the Bible for it to be effective, as long as I've got Bracer and Empty Tome. Because the Bracer will keep it moving fast, and the Tome will keep its uptime pretty high. Why couldn't you have given me a nice chest like that when I was doing Bone Zone? Oh, wow. Weapon-wise, I think we're looking for, probably looking for Lightning Ring and one optional thing. Maybe Santa Water. Maybe we might do. I probably could have got the Santa Water there, but maybe Santa Water, or maybe Fire Wand for a bit more DPS. Or I could take Laurel, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Famous last words, I know, but that's probably going to be the biggest thing I change when I go for another attempt at Bone Zone. I'm going to take Laurel for sure. So knife should be able to upgrade right away off the chest. Off the first chest we get that can do evolution. I think? Yeah, it's right. Keep on grabbing crown early as I can for more XP. You know, that's going to be iffy. So on one hand, yeah, the pentagram clears out everything. That's nice to have. But it takes a long time between activations, even if you're fully upgraded. So I don't know, because on one hand, yeah, it would clear out everything on the screen at once. But how often does it? Really, I should probably stop using a Tractor as a clutch. Because on one hand it's nice, but it's a very nice quality of life thing, especially for these runs like this one where your goal is to get to a certain level before time runs out. But for long-time survival runs like that, it might be better. I might be better off not taking a Tractor and instead taking, you know, spinach or another evolution or something else. This guy spits so many knives, especially once he starts getting his upgrades. Because right now it doesn't do much if he just gets +1, but at 20 minutes he's going to automatically go up to +2. And that's going to start getting nuts. And then +3 by 20 minutes. But at 10 minutes he gets +2, and then at 20 minutes +3. I think is how it goes. I think that'll probably be my last weapon pickup. It doesn't benefit from the crit like Axe does, but it's still such a good room clear, and I've already got duplicators, so might as well. Now I just need to farm until I get a Hollow Heart. Stay away. I love how you can see how the enemies have spawns stacked up vertically off screen. And there's the Hollow Heart. Alright, we are in go mode. Now we pick up the free empty tome. I'll go ahead and pick up the other free one that's over here, so we can get an early start on upgrading it. That's one less level up we have to spend on the tome. Oh, first next boss. And another triple, nice. Where was this left during Bone Zone? God damn. Alright. Both of the free tomes picked up. Now on my way to the other side of the map to pick up the free Stone Mask, which I don't need, but might as well pick it up. One of these days they'll probably add a evolution that requires a Stone Mask, and that's going to be kind of awkward, because otherwise you pretty much you almost never pick it up unless you're getting the free one from this level. And you know it's coming because it used to be that armor was something you almost never picked up unless it was free, and then they added armor as the evolution item for Rune Tracer, a weapon that's already so good it almost doesn't need an evolution to begin with. I'm gonna come back around this way and get all this XP. Next boss we kill should start giving us evolutions, and there they are. Loop around here and get all this XP. And our first evolution is Whip. what's our next random card going to be? We have revivals for damage. We have duration variance. Let's do the duration variance. I mean, on one hand, the revivals and getting the extra bonus for it is kind of nice, but I'm probably, I mean, I'm almost certainly jinxing myself here, but I'm probably not going to be at any risk of dying until the very end. Let's do it anyways. It's not quite as fun or funny as the duration varying, but it's safe. The whip spamming noise gets a little annoying. Alright, here's upgraded knives. I think my damage is a little bit anemic right now, and I actually may struggle to make it to 30 minutes. But I don't really have to make it at 30 minutes, I just have to make it to level 99. And I'm well on track for that, it looks like. Oh, there's a chest back here. And I walked right past it. I should probably be paying a bit more attention to the guide arrows. How long ago did I kill that boss and not notice it? I'm having to walk this far back to get it. It's kind of bad. Hello, boss. Goodbye, boss. I haven't even gotten Gennaro's maxed out duplication yet. You can see what I mean, though, right now with not really needing to evolve the Bibles. I mean, it doesn't do great damage, but the downtime on it when you've got maxed out empty tome is less than a second between the end of one cast and the start of a new cast. So it's down and then back up. You really can afford on most levels to not bother doing fully upgraded, fully evolved Bible, as long as you have Bracer and Empty Tome. Wow, I'm getting all the luck with the chests right now. Oh, I actually took a bit of damage there. Ironically, that's good because what I kind of want to do is get one death on me so I can get the bonus damage from that. Alright, 15 minutes in, I'm done with upgrades. And nearly level 100. I think we'll be good. Ironically, the whip is healing me up, so I may actually have some trouble dying to take advantage of those revives until later on. How far away am I from the... It's not that far. There's a stone nest that I have no real need of, but it'll suck up a few upgrades. Let him sit for a second. I'm actually gonna go look up on the wiki if there's any notes about Bone Zone. If there's some effect for it on it that I didn't notice. Well, that's running. So, light sources spawn twice as often, but only drop gold coins and gold bags. And the health and speed multipliers are increased every minute. And normal mode is plus 50% gold, hyper mode is plus 100% gold. So it sounds like what needs to happen for that one is just, yeah, more damage. Wow, Where's this luck coming from on this map? Why couldn't I have gotten this unknown zone? Oh wow. Alright, so there's level 99. Even if I die at this point, I've unlocked a new Arcana card. Let me mute my mic for a second. There's a car idling outside of me. Close to the door. Be right back. I am back, and I stand corrected. It's actually worse than a car idling outside. They've started sweeping the streets outside, so I closed the window and hopefully the mic won't pick up all of that. I do love this game, but it does. There's always that moment when you hit around 20 minutes where you've got a good build going, and there's not that much to worry about anymore. You're just sort of mindlessly running around and shooting stuff and waiting for power-ups, and it does feel a little bit Skinner boxy at points. That's really my only complaint about this game at times. But that also pretty much only happens once you're down at the very end of the upgrade path. Let's see here. I can pick variable duration or variable speed. Variable speed can be really funny actually with Rune Tracer, and I don't need to worry about staying alive anymore, so let's do that. But yeah, there are times when I think of turning up the difficulty a bit on this just to get more. But it's also maybe that I'm just getting bored with it after a while of playing it. It's kind of the perfect game for tonight though, because I have no brain power right now. This game is fun though when you just need some aimless blinking lights for a bit. I think I'm about due for another big game soon. Because Tunic lasts me 4 or 5 days. And might be time to pick up a AAA action. Actually, I haven't done any big AAA games in a bit, other than Destiny. Destiny I am very much done with, at least for a day or two. Partly because Guardian Games is this weekend, and that's going to be a little bit of play to sink in. But also partly because I just finished grinding out. The shotgun skin from Gambit for this season. I've said it a lot on this stream, but I really dislike Gambit in its current form, and so the only time I'm willing to play it for sustained periods of time is during double rep weekends, because otherwise it's okay. At most, do my three games for that week's pinnacle, and then I'm done. And half the time I don't even do that. It's like, okay, I would rather miss out on a pinnacle for this week, unless the season's just started and I'm doing a pinnacle round. I'd almost rather skip out on a Pinnacle for that week than do Gambit. But, you know, it's like the skin's only gonna be available once and then never again, and I am very prone to fear of missing out, to be honest, especially on cosmetic items. So I pick a week when it's double Gambit rep, and I just knock that fucker out, and then I can go back to ignoring Gambit for the rest of the season. It's not even a really good skin, to be honest. Oh well. Yeah. It sucks being sick as an adult. I mean, and it feels like because when you're younger, part of it is that, okay, you're not getting hit that hard, but it's also that you don't have that many responsibilities. You know, it's okay for you to just lie on the couch and moan and groan for a bit. And for adults, it feels like there's two different types of sick. There's the ones where you're feeling under the weather and you probably shouldn't be at work and getting your coworker sick, but at the same time, you're well enough that you can, you know, get your shit done. You know, like it's a head cold or so. It's just a head cold or something and you're coughing a lot. So on one hand, you're sick and you're probably going to be at home, but you're also expected to work from home and you're expected to keep up on your shit. And that's honestly the better kind of work, the better kind of sick compared to when you're really sick and you've got a fever, you can't think straight, or you're coughing too much and whatnot. And it's like, and yeah, you still are expected to keep up on your shit, but now you're knocked out of commission for a few days. And then it feels like I'm trending towards that second one. This is a bad time of work to have it. Well, it's a bad and a good time. It's bad because I've got a bunch of shit to do because we've got some new people coming onto our team soon, and there's a bit of onboarding, a bit of document writing, and presentations to do and whatnot. On the upside, there's not much code work to be done right now at work. There's a feature I own that I've been busting ass to finish. But I busted ass to finish because it was originally scheduled to be released in I want to say early April, and for various reasons it's not going to be released in April. It's been delayed a little bit, but that means that I basically don't have a ton to do up until then, because it's going to be a very delayed gratification thing where we've got a bunch of stuff that we've worked on that we normally would just push out as it's done, and instead is being connected to PR events and the like. It's just like, So on one hand, there's no sharp deadlines for code that has to be written by X date, you know, and we can take it a little easy. On the other hand, there's always stuff to do, and there's the ongoing frustration of, I did some serious non-trivial ass busting to make sure something was done in time for a March or late March, early April release, and now it's not until May. I could have taken some time and taken it easy and not stressed so much. Maybe it's real life that has the negative luck modifier. But it is what it is. There's no sense complaining about it too much. Just a little. It seems like the insane streamer luck has started wearing off late in the game, which is fine. At this point, it's just giving us money anyways. Money that we don't really need. But yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to be playing next on stream, because I'm torn between picking up some AAA game and getting that off the backlog. And on the other hand, I've lately been in a retro mood and thinking of playing like some old NES games that I grew up with, like go back and play the original Zelda or something. So Zelda 1 and 2 and maybe Link to the Past. There is a tendency to play the old comfortable games and never get your backlog cleared. So I might try to actually get my backlog cleared for once. Because there's still Kirby and there's still triangle strategy and all that good stuff. Triangle strategy honestly might not be a stream game because that's a long, slow, tactical RPG with a tiny bit of grinding. But who knows? It's fun. It's very pretty looking, and I hear the plot is really good. And it's on my backlog, so I might as well get it done. I kind of wonder if I can turn down the sounds a little bit and turn the music up a little bit. Because the sounds just turn into background noise, like walking through a Vegas casino at a certain point. Yeah, that's a lot better. I think I'm going to leave it at that for now and maybe turn up the master volume a bit more. We're starting to reach the end of the run here. I still haven't used my revives, and this actually might be a good time to use them, just to get them preemptively out of the way. I'll be walking away from a bit of the free money from death for doing that. And okay, it looks like I actually cannot take damage fast enough to die right now because of the whip. So never mind that. I mean, good problem to have, but it actually would be kind of nice to deal enough damage to take advantage of those revives. I wonder if maybe that'll be the secret too. One of the other secrets to Bone Zone is, okay, take Hollow Heart and whip and be able to regenerate damage from those from everything that's surrounding you. On the other hand, I think Bone Zone does a lot more damage from everything. Here's the part where my encoder starts to die. Since I'm not actually taking enough damage to die here, I'm actually just going to walk through the crowds here and pick up all my XP gems. And they're all going to turn into XP gems anyways when death spawns. So revive 1. Revive 2. 3. 4. And this should be the last one. Cool. Alright, Iron Blue Will unlocked. Give me 1 second. I'm probably going to do one more run before I call it the stream, but I'm going to go make more tea. I will be right back. Actually, before I go start making tea, I'm gonna leave you all with some background noise. By starting the level. Now I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Tea is brewing. I'll go get it in like 5 minutes or so. So let's see what our new item is. Listed weapon projectiles gain up to 3 bounces and might pass through enemies and walls. So knives pass through enemies anyways, and axe pass through enemies. The bounces are new and interesting. And I notice it includes the guns, but it does not include the upgraded gun, the evolved gun. So that seems like a miss. Here for this character, I think let's do the not duration, projectile speed. Let's see here. Start with Bible. It's always a safe starting item. It actually starts. Rune Tracer save. I'm playing this one in hurry mode, so so the clock is running twice as fast. Let's go ahead and upgrade Magic Wand. We're going to get basically get a free evolution for the Magic Wand here on this level, as soon as we get a free Epitome. Let's do Hollow Heart and start picking and get a whip as well. We can get the crit whip. We'll preemptively get armor for Rune Tracer Evolution. Definitely take Duplicator. Always take Duplicator. Actually, wait a minute. I actually need to restart this because I just realized I'm doing this run for level 99, and hurry mode will get you through faster, but will reduce the number of enemies you see. So you want hyper, but not hurry. For once, I'm going to try not taking a Tract Orb, because it is kind of a crutch. So I'm going to say, okay, let's get Evolved Bible and everything else, and then just try to kill everything and go pick up things manually. Yet. It's not being kind to me with RNG right now, but we're so early in the game. I might actually banish Pomerola if it shows up a third time. because this is a level 99 run, I definitely still want Crown if I see that. Wow, it's giving me terrible options here. Oh well. Every terrible option I get now is a terrible option I won't get later. It's just kind of annoying. Right now, Bible's doing 90% of the work for me. Go ahead and take a Spellbinder. Lock in a Bible upgrade since I'm planning on not taking a track bullet. So let's see here. That leaves me with I'm looking for whip, an axe, and knife on the weapons. And I'm looking for crown and pretty much one flex option on the passives. Wow, it is really hating me on level up choices. Alright. Still hating me, but let's see here. So I need Crown for sure. Either I can take Spinach or I can take Duplicator. I think I do want Duplicator, but I think Spinach is the better option. So instead I'm going to take Bracer. But first it has to give me some frickin' weapons. It has not given me a frickin' weapon in 10 or 11 power-ups now, other than magic wand upgrades. Wow, it is really trolling me right now. 10 minutes in and 4 minutes in, I still only have 2 weapons. Hey Kinkoan, how you doing? I'm afraid I'm not super chatty today because I am sick and my throat is bothering me, but... And yeah, I'll be honest, you do get a lot of early deaths early on in this game. When you're watching this, keep in mind that I've been playing, I've sunk about 40 hours into this, and I've unlocked all the passive upgrades for background damage and whatnot. So even with no upgrades, I'm doing plus 25% more damage. I'm doing plus 25% bigger shots. I've got a free revive. There's when you start this game, you die a lot. You really do. And you just build up gold, and there's the spinach I was looking for. You build up gold, and you keep on upgrading, and the game gets steadily easier and easier. And also some of the early characters you start with, like the one I'm using right now for a unlock, are kind of crap, to be honest. When you first start out, like they're just not that good. The game gets an immediate jump in survivability once you get some of the early good upgrade characters. While this is running, I'm going to go get my tea. Be right back. I am back. It looks like we got Bible out of the chest, which is good because it's doing 90% of the work right now until I start getting other weapons. I mean, look at this. I've got a lot of upgrades into my passives and into Bible and wand, and almost no weapons. Oh wow. It's still surviving, and we're probably still set, honestly, for a level 99 run as soon as I get a freaking crown. That's the one thing I'm missing right now is crown. One downside of not taking a track orb is you do move around a lot slower in these early levels because you have to stop and make sure you're picking up all the gems as you go. When you have a track orb, you can pretty much just run at full speed across the level, and it'll handle picking up everything for you as you go. Damn it, my level ups are slowing a lot right now. I'm running towards the direction of the free empty tome so I can get my magic wand evolved as soon as 10 minutes hits. But in order to do that, I need to pick up, before I can pick up the empty tome, I need to pick up my last passive item, so it doesn't take that slot, and that's annoying. Close am I? And getting close-ish. That's not so bad. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll a few times. Wow, it's really trolling me. But there's the crown, finally. So now I can go directly pick up the empty tome as soon as I get there. I'm actually just gonna beeline for it. Looks like we're going to switch to the easy waves, so I'm actually going to stop for a second and kill as much of this here as I can. Alrighty, keep on taking the candelabra upgrades. Hopefully, I'll get an axe at some point. Might need to start banishing stuff in drops in order to actually get some freaking weapons. Well, it gives me 2 weapons there, but not ones I want. Just keep on moving. Oh, there's another time freeze. Oh, there's the empty tome. Cool. That's locked down. I haven't figured out why sometimes you get 2 empty tomes and sometimes you get 1. And I've seen runs in the past where you got many of them. So I wonder if there's some trigger that makes some of them disappear over time, or if there's the knife. So at least there gave me something I've been looking for. But yeah, I wonder if there's some trigger that makes the extra empty tomes disappear over time, or if it's a bug that makes them spawn in extra locations, or what's going on there. At some point I need to go figure that out. I need to figure out what my last weapon is going to be. I can either take Fire Wand, so I'm hoping out for Axe for the crit card, for the crit Arcana. But past that, there's I can either look for Pentagram, which would be risky, I think, at this late in the run. I can do Fire Wand since I've got Spinach. I don't know. Or I could just take something that I know is not going to get upgraded like Rune Tracer. And there's our boss for our first evolution of the day. Of the run, I should say. I don't have, there we go. And it's going to be a Magic Wand. No, it occurs to me I actually probably didn't need Crown, because if I remember correctly, this character actually has a built-in crown on her. So I probably could have taken Attract Crutch after all. But oh well, it's probably good practice to get used to not using it. And there's the axe. The honest truth is, the Bible's doing all the work right now. I'm leaving so many XP gems around on the floor here. I've really gotten used to having the Tract Orb get all these for me. How you doing, Kintoan, if you're still watching? That's going to be the new Arcana card. Well, that's good to hear. What do you mean the recent news, though? Do you mean in Europe or other stuff? Oh. Gross. I hadn't actually seen that yet, but I can guess what it is. That's really gross. I want to Google it, but I don't. I'll do it after stream. You know, that's actually not surprising, in a few ways, because the clerks probably know how a decision like that is going to be viewed by history. Yeah, Alito's garbage anyways. I mean, in a way I'm amazed he knows how to write at all, because everything he did was just copy and pasted from Scalia. I mean, where it's going to trend, honestly, is that you're pretty much going to have modern states and not so modern states in the US. And it's going to suck, and the effects of that won't be felt for many, many, many years. Yeah, that could very well happen. That seems unlikely to me, but it could happen. Because to be honest, there's kind of a states' rights argument there. we want states' rights, not like that. It's going to be the inevitable outcome of that, but we'll see what happens. It does suck, though. And wow, seeing the axes bounce like that because of the Arcana card is really, really weird. I think some of that also assumed that we would have we would have more Supreme Court picks by now. I mean, as far as politics goes, if there's one thing that the U.S. could really stand to have right now, it's to eliminate lifetime appointments to the legal system. Not just for the Supreme Court, but for pretty much any kind of federal justice. There's no reason for that to be a lifetime appointment, and it makes it too much of a prize to be passed back and forth. I mean, that's been a problem in the U.S. for centuries now. Looks like we're getting up on the halfway point. We're at 67, so a little bit ahead of schedule. I think we'll be fine. I am definitely feeling the pain of not having a tracked orb, though. I was calling it a crutch earlier, but it might actually be less of a crutch and more of just quality of life. You know, it's not quite like garlic is very much a crutch in the early playtime of this game when you're very squishy and die to everything, and it's free damage that lets you maneuver. It's free damage and you can maneuver around a little bit and collect and stay alive a little bit longer, get money for upgrades. But once you get to a certain point in this game, you never use garlic because it's just such a low amount of damage and later healing for the slot it's occupying. And maybe a tracked orb isn't in that space, and it's more just something that's not that on one hand you can do without it, but it's such a nice quality of life feature item to have that you almost always want it. And yeah, the bouncing axes are kind of nuts. I thought it made knives bounce too, but if they are, I'm not seeing them. Oh no, the knives are bouncing. It's just that the knives don't bounce off of the walls. The knives bounce off of other enemies. It looks like. So that makes knives work a bit more like bone. To be fair, bone's one of the best items in the game precisely because it does all that bouncing back and forth. But it always does it, unlike this Arcana, which just does it at little 30% chance, it looks like. Hello, boss. I'm just gonna wedge you up there against geometry and let the Bible finish off. It occurs to me I've never actually picked up Stone Mask. I've just been wandering around here in a circle collecting XP to make sure I get to level 99 on time. But I think I might actually ignore the Stone Mask for now and just keep on focusing on XP because getting to level 99 is what I'm actually here for right now for this run, and I don't need a ton of money. So I think the play right now is, since I don't have a tracked orb, is just focus on getting XP, picking up everything, and maybe once I get to the 90s, then I can go run over and get the Stone Mask at the last minute. I may not have the damage to actually get there, but priorities first. Get to level 99, get the Arcana unlocked, and then we can see about any bonus gold. You know who that Arcana card would work well with? The Red Death character, if you have that unlocked, because he starts out with these axes from day one. Walking back and forth here, picking up pick up this score, I guess. Alright, what am I going to get for my last one? We've got variable duration, variable projectile speed, or healing doubled for my whip. Recovering HP damages nearby enemies for the same amount. That's not going to be a ton of damage though on the whip. The whip only heals you for like 10% of the damage you deal. So it would be sort of a 10% damage increase for whip only. Duration this is effectively on average a 75% increase in duration, which doesn't do a ton for me, but let's do the duration, why not? The duration will not do a ton for this particular set of weapons, to be fair. It does look like I'm going to get to level 99 no problem, though. I may be jinxing myself with that, but let's... Yeah, to be fair though, I'm also usually running a track orb for runs like this, and I picked it thinking, oh, maybe I should try it without a track orb to see how bad it is, and the answer is it's real bad. The track orb does a lot for you. And it is technically a wasted slot unless you're planning to take bathwater, but I think it's probably worth it. I mean, there is an uptick in XP though around the 20-minute mark, because that's when everyone starts dropping a lot of green gems, and that does help you keep leveling. Leveling tends to slow down around 15 to 20 minutes in, and then speeds back up again near the end. Okay, so yeah, now I'm set for leveling. I'm gonna continue wandering around here just to make sure I get 99. And then I'm gonna go run towards the stone mask just to get it on principle. Okay. There's 99 and 100. Cool. All right, time to run for stone mask. How far away? Oh, it's a long ways to go, but that's fine. At this point, I'm not lacking for DPS. I'm just lacking in. It's just annoying in that I'm not leveling very fast since I don't have track orb. And it's telling how you can see just how good a track orb is, because this character has a built-in bonus to levels gained. So I'm at 85. I'm at plus 85% XP from all sources. And even then, I'm just now hitting level 100 at 24 minutes. Because without a track orb, you really do have to spend a lot of time running around picking up gems that you don't have to do otherwise. Those bouncing axes are fantastic, though. I think that might rank right up there with making knives and whip crit, and making axe crit. The two together, of course, are OP as shit. Yeah, look at all these gems just getting left behind. Yeah, this is the last character I have to get to level 100 for a bit. At least until the next patch. Because I'm sure they're going to add more... The last two patches have each added 2 Arcanas for 2 characters. And there's still plenty of characters to go that don't have Arcanas associated with them. That's a lot of things. what did I do there to get that many things in one shot? And I need to get some monitor arms, get my monitors raised up a little bit, because right now I've got the mic a little bit closer to my neck, and it's not bad. I kind of like the sound it gives me that way, but it also means I'm talking from my throat a lot, and that means my throat gets sore even without being sick. So I think I'm overdue for some monitor arms that can handle monitors of this size, and get them raised up a little bit so that I can talk from my chest a bit more. I didn't realize how far away I was from the stone mast. I'm probably barely going to get to it by the time we hit 28 minutes and the screen starts getting very crowded. Actually, how close are we? Oh, actually, we're not that far. The arrow's starting to tilt, so... There we are. Stone mast that we would probably barely get upgraded by the time the map's over. Oh, there's a boss there. I didn't even notice. There was a boss there. So I've got so let's see. I think this one is I think my main monitor is 27-inch. Actually, no, this is a 24-inch, but it's a to be honest, I've got two monitors that both claim to be 24-inch, but they are very different in size. One is 1080p and the other is 4K. So the 4K is my gaming monitor, and the 1080p is Discord and OBS and bullshit monitor. I've been thinking of upgrading my desk in general to the sit-stand desk, because right now it's a rather large fixed height desk from IKEA, and it's fine. This desk has been pretty much indestructible and has lasted me close to I think we've had these for close to 20 years, and they've survived through a lot of moves. But yeah, it's the 4K at least is a very heavy monitor, so whatever monitor arms I get for the new desk would need to be fairly sturdy. I mean, really, what I ought to do is get a second 4K monitor to match the existing one, because about my only complaint about them is, besides, of course, needing a 3070 to drive it at a decent frame rate, is also that since the monitors have different DPI, the mouse position when shifting between them is kind of weird. So it'd be nice to have both monitors at the same DPI. From Redmond? No, we got these way before Redmond developed these. Because we had these desks in the. We definitely had these desks in the townhome in Redmond. No, the corner desk was when we were first in Redmond at the Lakeside apartment, and then we got the two. We had me on the corner desk and you on the white table, and then when we moved to deeper into Redmond, we switched over to we got these, because I remember doing WoW raiding on these desks. And then we definitely had these. We definitely had these when we were in the townhome in Redmond. I remember trying to find a spot for the subwoofer under the desk because Sam liked to sleep on it. So it's we've had this yeah, we've had them at least as long as the non-lakeside apartments in Redmond. So yeah, you're right, probably 15-ish years. Because we were at that apartment we were at those two apartments for about 3 years, and then I started at Google just after we moved to Bellevue. You know, I was actually looking at uplift desks. I had a few coworkers get uplift desks for work from home. Back when work from home started, and they all really liked their desks. Alrighty, Waltz of Pearls is unlocked. Let's see if it mentions what that does. Listed weapon projectiles gain up to 3 bounces. So it's same as Iron Blue Will, but probably for a different set of items. Let's actually start a match and see what ones it affects. Okay, so wand, fire, so both the wands, cross, and the wheel. You know, I actually wonder what actually I'm gonna exit this here. I was actually looking at the underdesk caddy and I was trying to figure out whether or not my current tower would fit in it, and it fits on the width and the depth, but it is going to be really tight on the height. So it may be that the underdesk caddy works, but I might need to get like a couple of need to get some extruded rail and add a little spacer or a couple of washers or something to make sure it's got enough room for exhaust. And I actually want to have at least a couple inches of height above the tower, because the current tower is water cooled and the exhaust is on the top. So all right, just for comedy, we're gonna do Bone Zone again, non-hyper with Arcanas, and we're gonna pick Waltz of Pearls for the bouncing. Okay, this could potentially be very silly and awesome. Okay, yeah, this bounces makes Magic Wand kind of awesome. But I think I'm going to leave this for later. Yeah, it's going to be a half-hour run to do it, and honestly, I want to go back to bed. I'm feeling like shit still. So thank you all for watching and chatting. Let's recap what we got unlocked here. So tonight we unlocked the new Arcanas. We unlocked Celestial Dusting and the dog character, and we got to pet the dog. And we unlocked Bone Zone. So all that's left to do right now to unlock that hasn't been unlocked yet is survive 30 minutes of the Bone Zone, and that gives us one more rank available of Skip. And what I might actually do is I'm going to go ahead and refund power-ups here. And yes, that's a lot of gold. I've been playing this game way too long. I'm going to buy all upgrades except Curse. And so next time I stream this, we'll make a few more attempts at Bone Zone and see if we can get 30 minutes and max that out, and then we will be set. But I'm going to leave it here for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.